have a welcome by the mayor, so the mayor can come right up. We'll get this started.
I tried to dress appropriately for the occasion. I think you'd all be in short, so I would too. This is a very important activity that our village is engaged in. I'm sure that in your school activity and others, you've heard a lot of people talk about going green, trying to save the environment, to make things much healthier for the future, to make sure that the air we breathe is clean, the water we drink is pure, and the food we eat is not contaminated by various things that go into the soil, etc. So we're working very hard in the Village Park Force to make sure that we create a world that's going to be better for all of you and for your children. Because a lot has happened over the last several years where we've seen a lot of things that were just natural elements, trees and plants and good air and clean water. It's kind of disappeared. And we don't want that to happen. We want it to be a nice, fresh earth, so that if you want to go out and go fishing, you're going to get fish that aren't going to make you sick if you eat them. If you want to go out and go for a hike, you can breathe the air without having to gasp because, you know, you got something in your lungs that you shouldn't have. And there's also things like, you know, how do we keep our homes cool? Well, through energy use, it's electricity. How can we develop a way that we can save on electricity so we can use it on the things that are really important? And then, of course, the biggest thing is the fact that you want to have healthy bodies, healthy minds, and that's part of what creating a better world is all about. So we're so glad that you're all here tonight. This is such a wonderful turnout. We hope that you will give this project your full attention. Be very open and free with your ideas and your notions. Share those at your tables, share them with your facilitators, and let's all work together to make sure that we can create a plan for the Village of Park Forest that will make us all proud as we go into the future. So thank you for being here. Good luck on this project.
We're going to talk a little bit about who we are and what we do. We are planners. Does anyone know what a planner is? Someone that plans things. Easy. All right. We're going to think about planners as doctors of cities. We think about transportation in terms of how everything goes around your body and puts nutrients throughout your body. We think about housing. We think about parks. And we think about how every component of that comes together to give all of you a good quality of life. And then towns and villages like Park Forest ask us to come in and say, look, take a look at my transportation, take a look at my housing, my parks. Let's address any issues, and then we come in, and if there are things that are working well, we try to make them better. And if there are things that are not so great, then we think about solutions. So I'm going to introduce you the planners for today. We have Nicole. Yay! We got Ricardo over here. We got Liam right over here. We got Samantha. We got Lindsay in the middle. We got Trevor right up there. I'm going to be taking care of that last table over there. My name is Rosa. We've got Kristen in the back. Hi, Kristen. At this other corner, we got Jessica. That corner over there, we got Hildy. Thank you, Hildy. And remind me your name. Stacy. Stacy. Everybody knows Stacy, right? Awesome. So we got an exciting day for everyone. You know who your team leader is. That's the one that's going to be right up on the board. We want to hear your thoughts. This is the time where we want to hear what you have to say about the environment, about parks, about anything that affects your life. Let's try to hear about it, and we're going to try to bring everything and related to the environment. Okay? So your facilitator is going to do a little bit of that. He's going to ask you 5 questions. Please pay attention to them. After the 5 questions, we're going to do a quick wrap-up. So it's going to be short and sweet. We want your ideas. We want to make sure we hear what you have to say. So have fun tonight. And speak up because we want to hear you. All right?